So, continuing the saga that we started a couple days ago about how one of the best columnists after you in the country, Bob Novak,
yes,
got taken.
He's great.
Yeah, but he got taken this time by the McCain campaign.
He did.
First, he said he published a piece saying that Phil Gramm is still around, and then 2 days later, people wondered why did he do that. 2 days later, he says, "Oh, and by the way, McCain is going to announce his Veep choice by the end of this week." And people said, "He is? Why?"
This was the bogus tip.
Yeah, the bogus
slipped
tip
to him.
Yeah,
by
right.
The McCain campaign.
Yeah, everybody's, people's eyes are crossing. Why would McCain want to do that? And then, I think before the day was up, by 4:30, you came over to me, I think, as I recall, and you said, he's telling Fox News, Novak's telling Fox News, "I think I've been had by the McCain campaign. I think they misled me."
And he had.
Yeah, he had been had. Yeah,
yes.
Right. So,
it's kind of sad that he just I think he must have had some instinct that this couldn't possibly be true. The McCain campaign made a decision a long time ago that they were not going to name any vice presidential selection until after Obama named his. Yeah. That's just war strategy. That's politics 101. So that wasn't going to happen. So it's sort of sad that this bogus story was out there. But the whole point of that was to just bring some attention through the news media back to the McCain campaign and not what Obama's doing in this crash course he's going through in Europe.
I hate to knock the poor
in the Middle East.
McCain campaign, but meanwhile, what happens is McCain and his entourage land somewhere in this country, I forget where. Everybody reports there's one reporter at the airport, whereas the whole international press corps is following Obama around. Well, that's just bad advance work.
It is.
By the McCain campaign.
Yeah, for sure.
They own the plane.
But what about the vice president?
What they should have done is their advance team should have said, "Oh my God, there's only one reporter at the airport. Park the plane in an inconspicuous place so no one will know." That's an easy thing to do.
Right.
Now, if you have a real advance team.
But what about the vice president's selection, Ralph? I mean, it seems to me that more and more that I read and hearing from the ground forces in the Republican Party, that Mitt Romney seems to be the choice. The number one issue, forget everything about Iraq, and you can't, it's still a large issue. The economy crushes everything, and that's what people, unless there's a big turnaround, are going to vote on. And who knows economics and business and venture capital and tax cuts better than Mitt Romney, a former governor?
Fiorina. A lot of people do. It can't. Romney makes no sense and makes every kind of sense. Both statements are true. The problem with Romney is now McCain is actually getting the leaders of the evangelical Christian movement behind him. And one of the 800-pound gorilla in that movement is Dobson, Jim Dobson, focused on the family founder. And he's coming around. He's all but said.
Who announced that about a week ago?
Yeah, now he's just short of endorsing.
He's getting close.
And the reason he hasn't actually endorsed yet is he doesn't want to get trapped and find out that McCain has brought Romney on as his running mate. Why? Because the evangelicals will not tolerate Romney because of his religion. And his religion is what?
He's a Mormon.
Right. Mormonism doesn't work with evangelicals. Yeah. So it makes every bit of sense to have Romney on the ticket because Romney's got personal wealth. He's got great business success. As you point out, he knows about economics. He knows how to make the trains run. He could take over if, God forbid, something should happen to McCain. Everybody understands that. The trouble is, religion really plays a big role here. So McCain would have to figure, well, now that I've finally got the evangelicals on board, I'm going to say, the heck with that. Someone knows that's not going to happen.
End note, he appeals to a large portion of the Republican Party. More importantly, he appeals to independents. And I think those two things trump everything you have to say.
Well, it's not clear to me how much he appeals to all these people because he did not run a spectacular campaign.
But he won a lot of primaries.
John McCain.
Particularly out in the West. And that's where McCain needs a little help.
Yep. All right. Well,
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's a great idea. I like that. Stay. Or watch the space.
I just thought it up just now.